Today I have for you a 30-minute bar class. For this, you'll need a mat, a small ball, and a bar or bar substitute like a railing, countertop, or the back of a chair. This is the Benniebarre Pilates studio. Starting out working the glutes, come to your bar. We're going to stand with our feet in external rotation. We're going to take the leg back in attitude, lift and lower. Keep it up here. Make sure that you don't lock out through the standing leg knee. Hinge forward at the waist. Now pulse to the top. Hold that leg up high and pulse towards the ceiling. Bringing the leg back in, we're going to take out to the side, bent leg. Nice and slow and in, lift and in. You can speed it up here if you like. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep going with that fast pace. Now we're going to take that knee back in a circle, out to the side and circle back. Side, circle, back. Circle again. Keep it going. Out and circle back. Out and circle back. And switching to the other leg. Lift back in attitude. Remembering to keep a gentle bend through the standing leg and not to lock out the knee. Hinged forward at the waist. We want to be feeling this in the glutes, not in the low back here. Now pulse to the top. Keep the leg up in attitude, lifting high. Keep the knee lifted out to the side. Don't let it droop. Bring it in. We're going to take those fire hydrants to the side, bend the leg, and open out to the side. Slow pace to start. Speed it up. Take it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it going. If this fast pace is too much, bring it back to the slower pace. Knee circles, lift and circle back. That knee traces a circle from the side straight to back. Keep it going. Really working through the glutes and the hip here. Now we're going to switch legs and come into a straight arabesque. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Keep it going. And switch legs. Making sure not to lock out through the standing leg still, and hinged forward at the waist. Good, bringing those legs in, give a little stretch back. Next, we're going to be going into a curtsy lunge plie number. We're going to take the right foot back behind, and we're going to curtsy, come to plies in second position, and curtsy to the other side. Right here, let's go. Take it down and step out to second, plie. Now left foot comes back, curtsy, and lift, step to second, plie, and lift. Curtsy right, and lift, plie. And the other way, lift, plie, keep it going. Now we're going to speed that pace up here. So we'll take curtsy, plie, curtsy, plie. Hold that right foot back. Now we're going to take a curtsy with an attitude lift. Curtsy, attitude lift. Keep it going. One more, lunge and lift. Switch legs, other side, and lift. For 2, and lift. 3, and lift. 4, and lift. Starting out with a left foot back from the top. And plie, right foot back, curtsy lunge. Plie second, curtsy lunge, left foot back. Plie, curtsy lunge. Plie, Now hold it down here. We're gonna curtsy with lift attitude to the side for 2 and 3 and 4. Switch legs right here for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step out to second position. We're gonna plie pulse right here. Hold it down into those pulses. Now curtsy and lift. For 3, 4, switch legs. Let's go curtsy lift. 2, 3, and 4. Now right here, we're gonna take it down in pulses and 2 pulses to the center, 2 pulses to the side, 2 pulses in plie, for 1, 2, center 1, 2 to the side 1, 2, center 1, 2. Take it down and lift. Curtsy and lift. 2 more. Other side, let's go. Curtsy, attitude, lift side. 2 more. 1 more. Now take 2 pulses. 2 center. 2 to the other side. 2 center. Very good. Next, we're moving into releves. We're going to start with our feet in first position, ankles together. Now releve, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's right. We're going to peel up those heels, and we want equal pressure through all 10 toes. Now we're going to hold those heels up, and we're going to take little dips of the heels right here. Now slide it down, heels high, come down into that plie, hold it. Now slide it up, lower heels. And next we're gonna go into a prance in first position. We'll lift one heel and push through releve to the other side. Make sure that you're pressing through the legs here rather than bouncing. Right here, let's go plie, push all the way to releve, and lift, plie, push it all the way. You can speed it up here. Makes your legs feel like you're jumping. Plie, releve, push, push, push. You got it. Step out to second position. Releve, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep it going right here. Now we're going to hold those heels up and take little dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slide down in plie, heels high. Slide up. Lower heels. Let's take a prance. Lift one heel, push and switch. Keep it going, work those calves. Now we're going to take plie to releve. Plie, push to releve. Plie, push it all the way. Speed it up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Keep it going. If this pace is too much, slow it back down. Right here, walk those feet in parallel, about hip distance apart, toes facing forward, and releve. We're going to get those calves from every angle. Right here, we're going to prance with the feet in parallel. Lift one heel at a time, push through to the other leg. Now lift up, little dips of the heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it down to prance. Switch and switch, 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 switch. Lift those heels, little dips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And prance. Left hand to the bar, we're going into a side leg series. Now that right leg, we're pointing through the toe. We're keeping the leg parallel so the knee is facing up to the ceiling. And we're lifting tall. Keep that body high. Make sure your body is not crunching into your leg. Now we're going to take our leg in a large circle. Lift and circle all the way back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold the leg back, arabesque. Quick lifts, lift and lower. We're going to take that leg to the side and lift straight out. Knee is facing forward. Lift, lift, lift. Keep it going nice and quick. Make sure you're not locking out through the knee on the standing leg, little gentle bend. Switch sides, left leg. We're going to point through the toe, lift and lower. That leg is remaining parallel, knee facing up to the ceiling. Hip closed off. Here come those big circles. We're going to lift, circle back. One more, and arabesque. Lift, 2, 3, and 4. Keep it going. Leg out to the side. Lift and lower. Keep the hips squared and facing forward. Turning and facing your bar, we're going to plie, demi-plie, and lift. Demi-plie and lift. Take the hands up to the sky, and we're going to releve right here. Open the arms. Hands lift all the way up. Keep releveing. And open the arms. Now we're going to arabesque back through the right leg, facing your bar. Halfway, let's switch. Left leg. Now we're going to take that left leg to the side right here. Switch legs right here. Good, we're coming into plies in first position, heels together. We're going to demi-plie and lift. Up, down, and up, down, and up. Keep going. Lift the heels, plie. Now we're going to take grand plies. Take it down, heels peel up at the bottom and up to the top again. Take it down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3. Switch the arms. Take it down. 2, 3, 4. Press the heels at the top. Again and down. Make sure that you're lifting through the strength of your own legs and not pulling up on the bar. Demi-plie. Down and lift. Zip the legs together from the ankles all the way up to the glutes. Every time you lift, make sure you feel it and squeeze the top. Lift the heels, take it down and up, down and up, down and up. Grand plies, left arm down, 2, 3, 4, and lift. Come down, peel the heels off at the bottom and press them down at the top. Switch the arms, take it down. Nice and graceful, slide up and down here. Again, take it down, lift it up. Make sure that that pelvis stays tucked in and under, hips underneath the shoulders. We're gonna plie and push to releve. Plie, lift it all the way. Keep it going and lift. We're gonna speed this up right here. Take it down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up. Keep it going at this pace. Back to grand plies. Down, 2, 3, and press up. Again, take it down. Sweep it up. Switch the arms right here. Sweep it down, 2, 3, and up. One more. Down and lift. Plie, push to releve. Down and up, down and up, down and up, all the way through the end. Down, lift, down, lift, down. Very good. Little stretch back here and grab your mat. We're going to be working the abdominals in intervals, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're going to come down onto our forearms here, keeping the chest nice and open. Make sure you don't sink into those shoulders. Now we're going to take the legs straight, and right here we're going to lift and lower. Imagine if you were underneath the bar that you would be kicking your legs up to the bar. Think about keeping your body as steady as possible and try not to sink in at the shoulders. Exhale as you lift, and inhale, return. And break. Now we're going to turn our heels out, external rotation. We'll lift the legs and we're going to crisscross at the ankles. So we're going to flutter back and forth, one leg crossing over top of the other. Our legs are at about a 45-degree angle. Keep that chest nice and open. And stop. Good. Next, we're going to tuck our legs in. They're going to be in a tabletop position, and we're going to take a single leg stretch. And go. One leg reaches away and draws right back in. Trying to keep that pelvis nice and still, and our back isn't swaying as we reach out. We're using our abdominals to do so. And stop for a little break. Next, we're going to be going into a double leg stretch. So the legs will come back up into tabletop and both legs are going to reach away. Keep breathing. Make sure that you're not holding your breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And stop. We're going to go back to the top. You can take a little break. My arms were getting a little bit sweaty there. Next, we're going to lift those legs up tall. Double straight leg stretch. So we're not letting the legs drop at the bottom onto the mat. They're just hovering off of the mat. And then we're pulling them back up. And stop. Now externally rotate those feet, lifted to 45 degrees and fluttering back and forth. We're just repeating all 4 of these exercises. And stop. 10-second break. Legs come back to tabletop and we're going into the single leg stretch from the forearms. Reaching one leg out and pulling back in. And stop. Short break. We have one more exercise, the double leg stretch. Float the knees up to tabletop, or reach them both out straight and pull back in. Really concentrate on stretching through the legs and fully straightening. If it's too much and you're feeling it in your low back to take out to a 45-degree angle, lift the legs up a little bit taller. And and stop. Bring it down. You've got a little break here. Well done. Now you've got a little bit of a break here. So grab your small ball, keep it handy. Feel free to get a drink of water and just breathe for a moment. We are going to be coming prone onto the stomach and working through the back next. Laying down onto the stomach, we're going to take the ball and place it underneath our right hand, which is extended here. And we're going to take opposite arm, opposite leg. So the left arm and the right leg, we're lifting here. I really want you to think about length here, not so much of height. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Imagine that you are stretching, reaching through the toes, reaching through the fingers. Staying right there. Our next change, we're going to be going into the swan. So we're going to place both the hands onto the ball, wrist on the outside of the ball and rolling down. So when we roll up, we're coming up onto our fingertips and rolling out to our wrists. You can add in a little dive here. So lift the legs as you roll forward. Make sure that you're nice and round through the spine, inhaling as you're lifting, exhaling as you're rolling out. Now bring the palms flat to the ball, little micro bend through the elbows so that we are not locking out there and we are pressing through the ball. Good. Now the ball underneath the left hand and your right hand and left leg are lifting. Keep it going right here. Really think about lengthening through the toes, lengthening through the fingers. And we're rolling back up into swan on the ball. Make sure that you keep your shoulders rolled down and away from your ears, and that you're keeping your neck gently in line with your spine so the gaze is straight forward here. Think about the long neck of a swan. We're going to lift and dive forward, rolling out as we let the legs lift behind us. Keep your legs wide, about the width of your mat. Bring it down. We're going to press through that ball with both hands. Good. Working through the upper back and shoulders. Press down into that resistance. Right here, we're going to roll up into swan. Hold here at the top, stretching through the spine, keeping the shoulders rolled down, back, and away from the ears. And we're going to take the neck to the left, center, and to the right, lengthening through the neck here. Now we're going to lift one leg at a time, bending the toe in towards the glutes. And roll down. Now we're going to lift one leg at a time, alternating here. Left leg lifts and right leg lifts. Keep it going. Now bring both toes together and we're going to lift the knees off the mat here. Hold those toes together, lift through the knees. Good. Come back into a rest pose right here. Hands to the ball, stretching out through the back. And we're going to flip over. The ball is going to go behind your low back. Knees are bent, facing up towards the ceiling, feet are down. We're going to reach one arm out and back in, working through the obliques. To the right, stretch out and back in. Keep it going at the slow pace for a moment. Other side. We'll speed it up right here, or you can continue the slow pace. One, and in. Out and in. Good. Really stretching through the side and lengthening that arm away. Right here, we're going to lean back for 3. 1, 2, 3 as those arms open wide to the side. Hold. Take the arms up for 1, 2, 3. Hold, framing the face. Now we're gonna lift straight up and circle the arms out to the side and up. Circle out and up. Hold it here, little pulse, 2, 3, good. Lift one knee and lower. Lift and lower, getting those lower abdominals. Back to the top. We're gonna reach out slow and return to center. Other side. Working through those obliques, stretching out through the side body. Speed it up right here. Take it out and in. Out and in. Go back for 3. Open 1, 2, 3 as you roll back and hold. Arms up for 3. Take it 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Now lift up tall. Circle arms out, around, and up. Hold it here. Pulse for 1, 2, 3. Now reverse the arms, coming in, up on the way back, out on the way in, and up on the way back. Hold the arms up for 1, 2, 3. Now lift the knees. 1 knee up, 2, alternating legs each time. We're gonna lean back and open those arms for 3. Open 1, 2, 3, and hold. Take it up to the top. 1, 2, 3. Hold and frame the face. Circle up. Lift up. Take the arms out, around, and up. Open out. Hold it here and pause for 1, 2, 3. Reverse the arms in. Take them up on the way back and in on the way in. Hold it here for 1, 2, 3. Lift one leg at a time. Knee up and lower, up and lower, up. Both knees. Lift. Beautiful. Get the ball out of the way. We're coming down now into bridge. Feet are parallel, knees and toes facing forward. And we're gonna roll up one vertebrae at a time and down. Make sure at the top that you're a straight line from your knees down to your shoulders. Hold at the top here. We're gonna lift the heels and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Hold up in that bridge, and we're just gonna lift those heels up off the mat, come up onto the toes. Now extend the right leg out straight. We're gonna sweep to the side and back to center. Out and in. Out and in. Good. Stabilize. Try to keep the hips nice and steady here. Switch the legs. Left leg out, sweep out and in. You may find that one side is stronger here, and that's perfectly normal. Both legs in. We're going to lift the heels and do a quick bridge with the heels nice and high. Down and up. Down and up. Roll through that spine one vertebrae at a time. Back to the top. Plant those heels in. Roll down slow. Peel it up and melt the spine down. Keep it going. Peel straight up and melt it down. At the top, we're going to lift the heels and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Extend the right leg, sweep out to the side and back to center. Switch the legs, left leg out. Bring that leg in. And we're gonna lift the heels. Heels high in that bridge, up on the toes. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Now right here, we're gonna take the knees out wide, heels come in together, and the heels are lifted. We're gonna roll through that bridge, rolling down and lifting up high. Keep it going just like this. Again, you want those knees wide, the heels are lifted, and the heels are touching. Now hold at the top. We're gonna take the knees in and out, close and open. Now bring the legs parallel, heels are high, and we're gonna take those fast bridges on the toes. Right here, lower the heels. Keep that same pace, but we're gonna come back to a flat foot. Almost there. Good, draw the knees in towards the chest and give a little rock from side to side here. Thanks so much for joining me for this 30-minute barre class, and I'll see you guys next time at the barre. If you are interested in my full choreographed barre classes on a weekly basis, check out my write-up below for my Patreon account where you can join me for the barre tier. And of course, stay tuned to my channel for more barre workouts, mat Pilates, springboard Pilates, and more. See you guys next time in the studio.